I used to be Stephanie Jenkins. So I know what's going on with her is more of a codependency than anything else. She's also very addicted to this situation that she's in. When you have been abused so much, you do not have the self-esteem and self-worth to think that you deserve better than what she has. And what she has is a bum of a man who is doing absolutely nothing to help them get out of this situation. I literally was in the same situation. Me, my ex-husband, and my 2 kids ended up homeless because of him. We ended up having to go and live in a hotel for almost a year. And I say because of him because I was literally working 7 days a week. However, I could have ended my situation at any point in time. And so can she. I chose to stay in the relationship that I was in because I felt like I didn't deserve better and because I didn't want to be alone. The thought of being alone was literally so scary that I suffered through financial abuse is what it is, basically, because I didn't think that I could do it on my own, even though I was doing it on my own. When we were living in the hotel, he complained about how he was depressed. Like, I fucking wasn't. And I still got up every day and went to work. The only difference between Stephanie and myself was that I didn't have anywhere else to go. I also didn't have a car. So he did. So I guess that was another reason why I stayed, because I needed transportation to get back and forth to work. But I'm sure I could have figured it out if I had actually left. It was so hard to look at all of the things that I would be gaining from exiting this relationship because that fear of aloneness was so terrifying. And then after we moved into the place that we're in now, COVID happened and he lost his job. Well, not like lost, but it went to barely any work, and instead of going out and finding another fucking job that was hiring, he just sat his ass at home. And that was when I knew that it was really time to separate myself, because our bills were more, there was a lot more riding on me and us being responsible and doing the responsible things like paying your bills. And I was working 3 jobs 7 days a week while this man was just sitting at home and complaining about not having anything to do, while also not getting up and looking for any other job because he didn't want to work any other job. He only wanted to work with his dad, which put all of us in a bad situation. It took me 2 years to separate everything that I needed to separate and plan to get out of the marriage that I was in so that I could better myself. And I don't know what it's going to take her to finally wake up. At least she does have somewhere to go. Like, she can go to her mom's house. I didn't have that option. And living alone in a hotel or in a trailer or whatever was a little bit scary to me. It's not as scary now, but it was at the time, and that was paralyzing. I hope that she wakes up and she does what it is that she needs to do for her children, because he's not going to. That's what I had to learn. After 14 years of being with the same person, his behavior and actions never changed. He kept telling me who he was. I wasn't listening. Trust your instinct and listen. The first red flag. There were literally so many red flags at the beginning of our relationship, and I ignored them because I was so desperate to just have a partner. I didn't even really like him. Is this something that you understand, or do you not understand? Like, when you have been beaten down so much mentally, you're willing to put up with a lot. I know I did, but I have learned that my value is so much more than what I endured in my past, and I will never stand for any of that shit again.